I am now the exclusive promoter of Kevin Rhodes' multiple books on hognose snakes, and we're currently offering the largest discount to date of 33% off using the promo code shovelhog33. The link to purchase these books will be located in the description of this video. All right, guys, so let's get these babies and go over each one of them one by one and try to sex them on camera. So the first three we're going to start off with are the giveaway winners. This is the first one. And this right here is all the genetics. So this is an Arctic Sunburst Superconda. Really cool snake. You can see the head pattern, a little faded out, and then no pattern on the body. And let's see if we can sex this little one. No, they never want to act right. And so here's the belly. Here's the tail. Has a longer tail. I find these like albinos are harder to sex. I think this is a male. And so, yeah, really cool looking snake. Who do you know giving away something like this? Here's the second giveaway right here. This is a Sable anaconda. Not really sure if they're Arctic or not, but this one is like really, really dark. Jet black belly. Let's see if we can sex this one. I initially thought this was a male, but kind of looking at this now, this might be a female. If I can get it in focus. There you go. Yeah, I actually think this might be a female. Yeah, a little female. So I'll have to correct myself. Like I said, I'm not, these are really hard to tell if they're Arctic or not, the Sables. Some of them are obvious, some of them are not quite, but very dark color. And then the third giveaway, this is probably the nicest Sable out the clutch. As you can see, it's very high contrast. This one for sure is Arctic. As you can see how light the background is. And it also has like a slight tiger pattern. And it's pretty small. The egg was kind of a little funky. Kind of had a boob egg at the bottom. She has a really cool belly. And I kind of gave away the sex. This is a little female. But really cool high contrast Sable. Like I said, in my opinion, the best Sable out of the clutch. And a third giveaway. And so now let's get into the other ones that are not giveaways. We're going to start off with this one. Been showing on Instagram. This is another Arctic Sunburst Superconda. Really pretty. This is the one I posted and I wanted to know what I should name this one. So let's see if we can sex it on camera. They never want to act right. I don't know, man. This one might be a little female right here. And so I forgot who gave me the name suggestion, but I think I'm going to name this one Ra, R-A, which was an Egyptian sun god. I think that's like the perfect name for this one. So this is going to be a holdback right here. All the genes, like I said, Arctic Sunburst Superconda. Right next up, here's another Sunburst. And I'm pretty sure this one is Arctic as well, but as you can see, has the faint patterns going down this body. So this right here is going to be an Arctic Sunburst Anaconda. Let's see. They have like really cool translucent bellies. All right, this one looks like a little female too. Let's pretty cool. All right, let's put you back. All right, and here's my last Sunburst, which is an Arctic as well. And this is anaconda. All right, let's get a close up on the belly. All right, looks like we got another female. Wow. Really pretty animals. All right, now we get into our sables, which the majority of them are. So here's a nice sable anaconda. Now I think this one might be Arctic, nice dark. You can see the white outline on some of the saddles, especially to the front of his face. This one is like super dark as well. So solid black belly and nice long tail. Look how long that tail is. This is definitely a male. All right, here's another sable anaconda, similar to the one in the last one where you do see that white outline in some of the saddles. Thinking this is probably Arctic as well. Solid black belly. Let's see the tail, nice long tail. This is a male right here. Just trying to keep him in focus. All right. Here's a really high contrast Arctic sable. I can definitely tell this right here is an Arctic sable. Anaconda. Let's flip this one over. Solid black belly, small tail. This is a female right here. Really pretty. A lot more contrast than the other two. All right, and this one is the runt of the litter. I actually didn't think this one was gonna make it. The egg kind of went funky. This is another high contrast sable. And I think it might be something wrong with it because it has a kind of distended belly. So I don't know if it just needs to poop or is it something internally. Like I said, the egg was pretty messed up. I didn't think this one was going to hatch out. The smallest baby. And let's see if we can sex this one. It's a little female too. So I'll keep my eye on this one right here. Hopefully nothing is going on with it internally and it can make it. All right, now here's just a normal sable without the anaconda gene. Doesn't have a lot of contrast, so I would, if I sell this one, I would just label this as a sable. Because like I said, this is hard to determine the Arctic in some of these. But if I don't know for a fact that it's Arctic, then I'll label it a normal. Nice small tail. This is a little female. All right, here's another sable. It doesn't have as much contrast. Just like the other one, looks very similar to that last one. Let's look at this one. Nice long tail. This right here is a male. Very obvious male. All right, then we have this one right here that's moving around a lot. This one has a lot more contrast than the last two. I would label this as an Arctic sable. Let's look at the belly. The belly has some checkering in it. And I already sexed this before I put it on camera. This is a little female. All right, we have this little guy right here. Doesn't have that much contrast. I'll probably just label this a regular sable. It's actually pretty chill. Has some checkering on his belly, kind of giving away the sex. Nice long tail. This right here is a male. All right, we have another sable. As you can see, I produced a ton of sables. All right, this is a little female right here. Almost a solid black belly, if she'll show it. Little tail. All right, so this right here is kind of a higher contrast. I will label this as a sable, Arctic sable. And this is a male. You see the obvious long tail. Nice black belly. I really like the side walls on some of them too, kind of like translucent scales. All right, and the final sable of the clutch right here, and actually has the coolest belly out of all of them. Look at that. I love the checkering of the bellies, which I can show like right under his head. It's really checkered. And it is a boy. He doesn't want me to show it. You see, like it's almost translucent under him. Show his tail. Nice long tail. All right. And then we have this right here. This is an Arctic superconda. With a little bitty tail. This is a little female. You see the really dark saddles. Really dark head stamp. And almost like a silver color. Kind of reminds you of an axanthic superconda. Jet black belly. Right, and the final snake of the clutch is a normal superconda, and it's a female. So the previous one was an Arctic superconda. If you look at them side by side, it's actually pretty obvious to see. See the little tail. This is more of a browner color. It's not silver at all. So that's the way I can kind of distinguish between my Arctics and non-Arctics. The non-Arctics are going to be a brownish color. I don't know how well my camera is picking it up, but this is brown. The other one was more of a silver color. I will do a side-by-side photo of them in the future just to show you how I distinguish between the two. And this is the final baby of the clutch, so 19 healthy babies. I did have a final egg, which actually hatched out 2 twins. They were, I want to say, probably Arctic anacondas. But they didn't make it. I actually have a video of myself opening that egg on Patreon. But I appreciate y'all for watching yet another one of these videos. See y'all for the next one. And I now have a Patreon account for those who want to support me even further. Here you will have access to exclusive videos, giveaways, as well as discounts. The link will be in the bottom in the description. And if you purchase Reppy links, feel free to use the discount code shovelnosehogs to receive 5% off of all purchases.